Hello again, and welcome to another one of my Adam's Corner videos. I'm Adam Long, the host of the Adam's Corner podcast, where I do a monthly roundup of the 4K and Blu-ray titles that I receive for review. And these videos are done as a supplement where you can actually see what I'm talking about. So without further ado, here are some of the latest releases that I have received. And let's start with Kino Lorber Studio Classics, shall we? And we have here Xanadu, which has come out in 4K for the first time ever 45th anniversary release of this film. It came out in August of 1980. It was the much anticipated follow-up to Grease, which Olivia Newton-John obviously was a huge hit in 78, and 2 years later everybody was waiting to see what she would do next. Well, this film did not quite satiate the appetites of those who wanted another Olivia Newton-John film appearance, although the music is good in this film. But the plot, well, it's it's best left to discover it for yourself if you haven't seen it. It has its charms. Like I said, the music is among them. And this is a 4K scan of the 35mm original camera negative. If you're a fan of Xanadu, I would recommend getting this, actually, because there's some great extras here. 4 commentaries, a 1980 sizzle reel, which has been newly remastered in 2K. Going back to Xanadu, a 2009 documentary with the cast and crew made back when Olivia Newton-John was still among us. And TV spots, radio spots, the theatrical trailer. There's a lot of great stuff here. And this retains the original theatrical audio, I'm told, as well. So Xanadu being issued by Kino Lorber Studio Classics in time for the 45th anniversary of the film's release. And talking about timing releases of things to keep them current, Happy Gilmore has been issued by Kino Lorber Studio Classics as well. And most of you, I'm sure, watching this are aware that there is a Happy Gilmore 2 that has recently made its way to Netflix. Word on the street, it's not that good. But that's neither here nor there. The original Happy Gilmore has a lot of fans. And first time ever 4K release. This and Xanadu are two of the titles that the label has licensed from Universal. This includes audio commentary by Brian Connolly, deleted scenes and outtakes, and the theatrical trailer for the film. So if you're a fan of Happy Gilmore, you know who you are. There you go. Save the Tiger has been issued in Blu-ray. This is Jack Lemmon. Won his Oscar, his only Oscar for this film, and he plays the garment manufacturer. He runs a business. He's in the garment business, I guess, is the best way to put it. And he's had to use some of the money, the company money, and he's getting ready to be audited. And he's considering hiring an arsonist to burn his business down for the insurance money. And in the meantime, he's reflecting on how simpler things were in years gone by, and he's longing for a time gone by. And some great supporting actor work here from Thayer David and Jack Gilford in supporting roles. This is it's a little bit of a slow burn, a very quiet film. I'd give it a B+ in terms of the film itself, but the actual transfer is really good. 4K scan of the original 35mm camera negative. I was recently out in Los Angeles. This film takes place in Los Angeles, and it's quite interesting to go back and watch this film and contrast it with the way Los Angeles looks today. This includes two audio commentaries, one by the director of the film and the writer of the film, Steve Shagan. The director, of course, was John Avildsen, who also directed Rocky and the Karate Kid 1, 2, and 3. And Dwayne Epstein is doing the other commentary. There's a theatrical trailer here. Save the Tiger has been issued by Kino Lorber Studio Classics, as has Gung Ho on Blu-ray, also for the first time ever. This was Ron Howard's follow-up to Cocoon, and this includes an audio commentary by the film historian Dwayne Epstein and interview with actor Getty Watanabe and an interview with George Wendt, who recently passed away, unfortunately. New HD master from a 4K scan of the 35mm camera negative. Michael Keaton, of course, is a wheeler and dealer who convinces some Japanese auto execs to open a factory in his town after theirs closes down. So, this came out when I was in high school. I had a good friend who was a big fan of it, and makes me think fondly of him. He's long gone, unfortunately, but when I see Gung Ho, I think of this friend of mine, and I miss him. So anyway, and the last of the Kino Lorber Studio Classics releases would be Convoy. That has been issued, as I said, by Kino Lorber Studio Classics, 4K scan of the 35mm negative. This is Sam Peckinpah when he was at the later stages of his career, and alcoholism and drug abuse were running rampant and affecting his work. This, of course, is based on the #1 pop song from 1976, Convoy by C.W. McCall. This was a time when they were making a lot of studio films out of pop songs. Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia is another one that comes to mind. Surprised that hasn't been issued in at least the Blu-ray format, but so far it hasn't. You get 3 audio commentaries here, a documentary, The Last Convoy video essay by Mike Siegel, and 3 lost scenes illustrated with rare photos. 4 featurettes, theatrical trailer. Yeah, so Convoy being issued by 4K for the first time ever, Kino Lorber Studio Classics. And I do receive these titles from Arrow Video. I don't get the actual, with the cases, they send me what they call pre-production discs, but I'm going to let you know what is available courtesy, or what's coming up in the next couple of weeks, courtesy of Arrow Video. One would be Lost in Space. Ultra HD release of that, recently issued in Blu-ray format by Scream and Shout Factory, and it doesn't seem like that was a long time ago. But anyway, Lost in Space, this is the 1998 version with William Hurt. And we have Hellbender. This is a film I really wasn't familiar with, but this is a Blu-ray of Hellbender. The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. And there's 2 versions of this film, a U.S. version and a two versions of the film. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the U.S. pressing. I think there's a UK release of the film. This is the U.S. release. I'm sorry, along with extras: The Good, the Bad, and the Weird. And then we have Proof of the Man, another film I wasn't really familiar with either, but that's been issued in Blu-ray format. And last but not least, we have I created my own case for this one. Creepshow 2. Has been issued in the 4K Ultra HD format as well. So those are the latest or upcoming releases from Kino Lorber Studio Classics, just so you know. And we have 1 release from Shout Screen Factory. Haven't been getting a lot from them lately. I think I've gotten a whopping total of 2 titles this calendar year. Nevertheless, here is one of them, and that is City on Fire. This is the first of their Hong Kong Cinema Classics. They've signed a licensing agreement with the studio that holds the rights to most of the films from John Woo and some others as well. The Jet Li collection is another one of those releases. This is the film that infamously was copied by Quentin Tarantino, mostly for Reservoir Dogs. There are some differences, but there's a lot of similarities, shall we say. For those who don't know the story, you can look it up. This includes a new interview with the screenwriter of the film, Inside City on Fire with author Grady Hendrix, interview with the film historian Rick Myers, interview with the film historian Kim Newman, and a new audio commentary. Theatrical trailer. This is first time 4K Ultra HD release for City on Fire. And a couple of titles here from Universal. We have The 40-Year-Old Virgin, which is getting its first 4K Ultra HD release. Let's see. I think we have... Yeah, there's a 20th anniversary discussion here. This is all new. Including director Judd Apatow, Steve Carroll, Catherine Keener, Jane Lynch, Kat Dennings, and Gary Bednob. This was done at the Academy Museum of Motion Pictures, and then the rest of the stuff is archival extras. It includes 2 cuts of the film. Of course, it includes the director's cut and the theatrical cut. So, 40-Year-Old Virgin making its way to 4K Ultra HD. How to Train Your Dragon is a recent release that's making its way to 4K Ultra HD. And, if it's a remake of the animated films, a live-action remake, if you're a fan of that sort of thing, you know who you are. This includes deleted scenes, gag reel, a couple of featurettes. But yeah, 4K Ultra HD for How to Train Your Dragon. And last but not least, the 7 Academy Award nominee, Sense and Sensibility, a great film directed by Ang Lee. This, of course, adaptation of the classic novel by Jane Austen. And this was, I think, if memory serves correctly, Emma Thompson won for best screen for adapting the screenplay. And again, just terrific cast in this film. As I said, Emma Thompson, Alan Rickman, Kate Winslet, Hugh Grant. Really great film from the great Ang Lee. And one of his better films, I think this was 2 years after his when he directed Hulk, which did not do very well. So he returned to this type of territory, which served him much better. First time 4K Ultra HD release for this film, and nothing new in terms of extras, just a lot of archival stuff. So it looks like that's all that I have to talk about on this video. Hopefully you found something there you'll be interested in purchasing, and support these labels because they need it. And until the next time, keep the discs spinning.